February 12th, 2024. The purpose of this video is to document how I'm improving and how I'm walking each step of the way in my purpose of the channel, which is to practice speaking. I didn't set a follower goal, I didn't set a view goal because those are out of our control, sadly. I would like to have some views, followers, but in the end, I gotta leave it to YouTube and to me. To leave it to my ability to speak. So if you're here for self-improvement content, then you should get away. Unless you want to start a YouTube and you want to see how a beginner who sucks at speaking in front of the camera is improving every single day. I don't have a hard commitment on how many hours do I have to work on this channel, because in the past, when I set these hard quotas, it hasn't worked well for me. Soft quotas, where I work out of inspiration, sometimes for a very long time, very focused, voluntarily putting up my work into the channel, and sometimes feeling lazy and not doing it. The only quota is that I'm gonna do something on this channel every day, even if it's just writing down one thumbnail idea, or one title idea, or recording 2 videos like I'm doing today. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna keep this consistent until 2027. 3 years of time I give myself. After every video, even though I don't edit it, I only put captions on it, I watch the thing in its entirety and see how I can improve. Maybe later I wouldn't be able to tell myself, and I'll have to ask my followers or viewers, hopefully I do have them, to point out my mistakes. But for now, I can see lots of mistakes in my speaking in front of the camera. I have some post-it note stuck on my monitor to remind me of the mistakes that I'm seeing when I'm recording. So some of it is speaking faster. I realize that I pause too much because I want my speech to be perfect. I don't want to make mistakes when I'm recording. I want to sound like I know everything, but I don't. So I pause. Instead of saying but, I just pause. So lots of pausing. My brain is not so unstifled yet. I gotta get it moving. More range of expression. That's a big one. I gotta go more out to keep the viewer engaged. I'm too lazy. Yes, sometimes I record my video on my bed, which isn't a good idea, as I found, because my tone is very lazy and no one with the attention span of the modern TikTok age can follow up with my lazy talking, even though the things I'm talking about may be valuable. But you're not gonna listen to it if I'm delivering it in a lazy way. You're gonna scroll. I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm gonna tell you that your time is valuable here, and I recognize that you need to stay engaged because my content is something that you want. And for that, I gotta make you want it. I gotta be more punctuating and decisive with my words, because in the last video where I talked about how going to the gym did not help me attract girls, I wasn't so certain because I fear of criticism. Last time I was punctuative and decisive on TikTok, I got hate comments. And those hate comments destroyed me. Well, for a couple of hours. They made me feel really sad that I got haters. But something I can't avoid. Even though I accepted in my logical sense, my heart is still pretty hurt by those 2 hater comments. 2 in the same day. I can complain about it all day, but I'm not gonna do that. I use that too often. I think that I do use this hand sanitizer a lot, that it brings me a lot of that. Yeah, I'm gonna say that less and instead just omit the useless word, which is just a connector. Maybe it's a part of my specialty, saying that a lot. I don't think it'll work because I don't feel so cool saying it. I gotta be more certain. I gotta be more like a certain person, like a decisive leader, because if I sound decisive, you'll think I'm right. Funny how that logic works. Also, I have a Pokeball pencil sharpener. Don't you think it's cool? I can sharpen a pencil, and when I release the junk, it actually gets out. But back to the topic. There's a lot of improvement to be made. I think I suck at speaking in front of cameras, but that's okay, because I'm here to improve and I'm here to learn. Hopefully I'll get some viewers soon, but I can't depend on that. And even if I don't get any for the next 3 years, I'm gonna keep going, because that's how I roll. And that's the purpose of my channel, to practice camera speaking.